Welcome to a new video, everyone. We have a new video today. It's pretty interesting. Last week was the best video, one of the best movies I've watched so far in this series, particularly for a movie I haven't seen yet. It went second, which I think is very reasonable. And yeah, I'm just excited to watch some more movies. If it's as good as last week, I'm hyped. I have a feeling that we haven't had a bad one for a long while, and I feel like we're just due a bad one. So annoyingly, I feel like when we get a bad one today. I got a handful again. I know which one I'm picking. I'm picking this one. Oh, I've already read it. Oh no. It's called The Prestige. I don't know a lot about it. I know there's one with Hugh Jackman in it, and I think that might be this one, but it might be also Prisoners. There's one with Jake Gyllenhaal and Hugh Jackman, and there's one with Christian Bale and Hugh Jackman. I think this is the Christian Bale one, if I'm not mistaken, and I believe there's magic involved. Not too sure, if I'm honest. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, Prestige. It's meant to be good. I know Elliot likes this movie, so hopefully, I think, yeah, this is number 100. This is number 100. Let's go for it, boys. Let's go. So, downstairs, because my brother's awake, and he's playing Fortnite, so you can hear him from my room. So I can film from my room. Downstairs. That was a great movie. That was a real good movie. I wasn't aware of the ending. I didn't know about the spoilers, so that was good. That was very good. That was lucky. I feel like if I did know the spoilers, it wouldn't have been as good. The whole rivalry between the two of them was very well done. It was perfectly done. I really sided with both characters, especially until the end. Anyway, towards the end, I was more on Christian Bale's side, but for most of it, I was on each person's side. The whole magic, I love magic. I'm a big fan of magic. I do a lot of magic tricks. I love that part of it. Just seeing the tricks, then eventually finding out how they do it. A lot is very well done. The plot twists were shown very well, and there was a lot of plot twists. There was like 3 plot twists at least at the end. Overall, it was just such a good movie. For a 2-hour movie, it went very fast. And I loved it. It was about those two. There wasn't any extra B storyline. It was just those two trying to one-up each other. You understood the motives about the wife dying and him blaming him, but he didn't know. And then it just progresses from there. He shoots him. I loved every time they showed up at each other's thing as well. That was like a real intense moment, Like when he gives him the gun. And then he puts an actual bullet in it. He's like, I am brave enough. And then later on, when he's about to make the bird disappear, and then he ruins it for him. It was just perfectly done. Great actors, great acting, great dialogue. It was very, very well written. My favourite trick was probably the first teleporting one with the twins. That was my favourite one. Oh, I loved the bit where I think it was Root. I loved the bit where Root was like trolling the main guy. I can't remember what the name is. The main Hugh Jackman guy. The first time when he like waits ages and he takes a drink and then goes up slowly. And then the second time was intense when Hugh Jackman falls down, breaks his leg, looks up. The bad guy as enemy is there. He goes up slowly, and then the double comes down, tied up. That was a good moment. That was a very good moment. But yeah, I loved it. I actually liked that. I'm gonna get someone to watch it tomorrow, somehow, if it's like on demand, because it was a great movie. It was a very good movie. It's definitely in the top 4. Oh, this is going to be tough, I think it's better than Toy Story. I do think it's better than Toy Story. And because of that, I am going to put it... it's going first. I think a fair rating... I know what I want to rate it, but it's gonna look like I'm intentionally putting it above Toy Story. But who cares? In my mind, if I was rating it out of 100, with no context about what anything else has got, I would think I would give it a 92.5. And I really would. You know, I'll just give it a 93. I'll give it a 9.3. Just to make things simple. So yeah, 9.3. It goes first. Now we have one last thing to do. Couple other things I forgot to say. I'm really happy this movie was good because I had watched Prisoners, and I couldn't remember which one's which. And I remember I didn't like Prisoners at all. I hated it. So I was really scared this was either going to be the one that I had watched, or it was just going to be the same kind of movie. It was going to be really bad. So I'm really glad. I was just not expecting this one to do good. Also, just the concept of like clones and stuff. It's really well done. Like me and Elliot and everyone was talking about clones in a couple podcasts ago, and it was just really interesting to think about. Like, he is technically you, but realistically, it's not, because you're dead. You know what I mean? It's a weird thing to think about, so it was really interesting to see it done in a movie. But yeah, back to the other thing. Thank you for watching, guys. I've been Giles. See you next time. Bye.